Again, this is Low Key with your daily Q news. There haven't been any new posts, so I figured I'd go back to some of the older posts that I think woke up America and myself the most. Of course, we've all seen the post to the 16-year plan to destroy America. But first, before I get into the post, have a little bit. I'm going to title this "How to Wake Up a Sleepwalker," and I lay at night awake in my bed trying to find the words of wisdom to wake up the people, which is really hard to do considering all the subliminal messaging and conditioning that we've gone through the past 10 plus years. I mean, a lot longer than 10 years, but the past 10 years have been the worst for sure. Everything that we call our escape, whether it be commercials, movies, TV, news, music, comedy, sports, fashion, law, college, social media, Google, there are more screens than windows in the world that we live in today. And I want to point out something that I noticed happen within the past year. What I took away from 2017 was pretty simple. I think that the mainstream media and all areas of entertainment and media went full force in your face, almost as if there was a trigger word that was supposed to either activate us or make us wake up, uh, which did just that. I mean, either you gave in to the brainwashing and the hypnotic state that you were in product of Antifa, which Antifa isn't just brainwashing, it's also, a lot of them are paid. But, or you took a step back and realized, oh my God, I've been brainwashed my whole life. Everything went from conditioning and subliminal messaging to aggressively in your face and forced upon you. And for me, at least, it felt almost as like I was sleepwalking and somebody woke me up. And why don't you wake up a sleepwalker? Well, they'll go into shock and could become violent, which makes perfect sense. Uh, if you were to take irrefutable proof to a Christian minister that had devoted his life to God and the church, this is only an example, only a comparison, a metaphor, an analogy. And you took that proof and set him down and showed it to him. He's going to do one of two things. He's going to either deny the whole thing altogether, or he's going to take a step back and at least give you the opportunity to condition his mind into being able to receive the information that you have found as fact. That's only an example, but when you, for me at least, when I was first woke up after being a sleepwalker for so long, which I'm still asleep, I still find out new things every day that wake me up even further. And at first, it is kind of scary. It's you feel violated, you feel angry, you feel alone, sick to your stomach. But then you almost kind of get a an excited, scared type adrenaline runs through you, and you want to find out more. And then you find out that you're not alone, and there are others like Infowar and other independent radio that will open up your mind at least to be able to be receptive to the information that they're giving you as fact. It's really hard to go against a word that has been weaponized, conspiracy theory. Since 1967, the word has been weaponized to basically make fun of anybody that questions anything. I don't call it conspiracy theory. I would like to analyze the conspiracies because conspiracies do exist. And prime example of what we're living through right now. But then you start to find, that there's other active people out there that feel the same way as you. And you start to look at the world through a different prism. And it opens up your eyes in many ways through everything. like I said, through commercials, through TV, through movies, through news. You can see what's behind the scenes, what is actually happening. And truthfully, even if you're watching Fox, you're not going to get all the facts. You're only going to get what they want you to know. You have to dig deeper. The facts are out there. And hopefully they'll stay out there and net neutrality won't take it all away, but it's a different story for a different day. But you go back to the question of why don't you wake up a sleepwalker? Because they'll go into shock and might possibly become violent. And for me, it was that way. It was depressing. I was in shock. I think the shock is worth it nowadays, even though, like I said, the preacher is not gonna just with a grain of salt believe everything that you have to say and completely given up on everything that he's ever thought to be true. Same way goes with us. And this is one of the posts that stuck out the most to me because it gave you a clear common sense picture of what has been going on. Even if you didn't know exactly, if you have any bit of a timeline or kept up with anything at all worth a damn, then you're able to see that there are correlations in the common sense. And this post takes a look at that. Let's check this out here. Will Sessions drop the hammer? Actually, this is January 21st, 2018. Will Sessions drop the hammer? 1 of 22. Memo shifts narrative. Memo reinstates Sessions' authority related to Russia and everything, all of it. Memo factually demonstrates collusion at the highest levels. Memo factually demonstrates Hussein's administration weaponized intel community to ensure a D-victory. In kill boxes plus insurance. Memo factually demonstrates knowingly false intel provided to FISA judges to obtain warrants. They never thought she would lose. If she was to win, it would complete the 16-year plan to destroy America. In kill boxes, the 16-year plan to destroy America. Hussein, in kill boxes, 8 years. Install rogue ops. Leaks classified intel through the military assets. Cut funding to the military. Command away from generals. Launch good guy takedown, which I don't think was just for the top level officials as much as it was all of us. If you think back to anybody that gave any money at all to the Tea Party, the IRS came after them. You didn't have to be a big guy to be targeted. Launch good guy takedown. Internal removal. Valerie Jarrett. Sniffer. SAP sell-off. Snowden open source prism / key score. Catastrophic to the U.S. military versus bad actors worldwide. Plus clowns / no such agency. Target. Weaken conservative base. And once again, I don't think that this was just to take out the high officials. I think it was to target anybody that believed a certain way. And we're seeing that a lot more now than ever. To just totally demonetize anybody that has any type of conservative view. Even if you call President Trump, that's enough for you to get kicked out. You're gone. Nope, we don't call him president. We call him Trump. Target / weaken conservative base. IRS / mainstream media. Open source. Flood illegals for the Democratic win. ISIS, MS-13, fund them. Install them to install fear, targeting, removal, domestic assets, etc. Blind eye to North Korea so they could build their nukes, so they could buy some time. Class 1, 2, and 3 in kill boxes. Blind eye to Iran. And I don't call it a blind eye if you send them $1.7 billion. And on top of that, weapons and supplies. Blind eye to class 23 through 41. Stage the Supreme Court. In kill boxes, Antonin Scalise 187, which means murder. Uranium 1. Fund and supply Iran and North Korea. Reduce U.S. capacity. Kill NASA. Prevent space domination. Allow bad actors to take down military satellites worldwide to secure their comms. Install the world, or the, what would that be? Install weapons of mass destruction. Risk of EMP space organization is just helpless. And we move up. Class 1 through 99. Then it's Hillary Clinton's turn. For her 8 years. World War III. In kill boxes. Death and weapons real. War fake and controlled. Population growth control / pocket billions. Eliminate final rogue ops within the government military. Kill the economy. In kill boxes. Starve, need, enslave. Open borders. Revise the Constitution. Ban sale of firearms. Second Amendment removal. Install on team Supreme Court justices. Legal wins across spectrum of challengers. Antonin Scalise 187. Remove of electoral college. The pop vote is easier to manipulate. Illegal votes, Soros machines, and so much more. I would really like to know how many billions of dollars they spent for Hillary to win. I'm still asking how. How did she not? Along with every other Democrat out there. I'm a Republican myself. More libertarian than anything, but I know that we're wondering just as much as everybody else. And the only answer is, it was the right thing to do. Limit / remove funding of the military. Closure of U.S. military installations worldwide. Germany was first. Destruction of opposing MSM, mainstream media, other news outlets, censoring. Take away our voice. The attacks go on. Keep us quiet. Keep us dumb. Keep us stupid. Keep us enslaved. Class 1 through 59. And then one single kill box. Empty. Pure evil. Narrative intercept. 4 a.m. Sessions / Nunes Russian ops. Repub distortion of facts to remove Mueller. POTUS free pass. Shut down primary reasons. Distract. Weaken military assets. Incorporate illegal votes. Black voters abandoning. Keep them starved. Keep them blind. Keep them stupid. Hillary Clinton, March 13th, 2013. Intercepted. Wonder why she didn't want us to see those emails. A great awakening. Fight, fight, fight. It puts so much into perspective, to the point where you don't even need the facts to back that up if you've kept up with it any at all. It just is in place. If that doesn't wake you up, I don't know what will. Q isn't here to do the research for you. That's the conditioning that you can condition yourself with. You do the research. You find the crumbs. You make the bread. Because only one person can open up your eyes truly and waken you up. And that's yourself. How do you wake up a sleepwalker? A little bit at a time. Why don't you wake up a sleepwalker? Stop asking yourself that. Wake up the masses. This is Low Key with your daily Q News. Thank you so much. Y'all been great. Like and subscribe. I will have more posts daily.